know any hot ones, John.
Really good.
We want cold.
I'll be good with Tommy. Turn through the chair. Let's see that this year. He's right.
He's just had a piss!
I do!
Alright,
Strong! Strong!
Finally arrived. After 800 kilometres of bitumen, hard bump, dirt road, limestone, sand, nearly bogged, finally arrived. It's 5 o'clock, no, sorry, 6 o'clock. It's bloody cold up here too, that's why I got time. Well, that's about 13 hours of driving. My arse is sore, and their asses are sore too. And now we look forward to introducing our campsite. While you're going, John, we'll get rid of the rest. I'm going to make a couple of mistakes we never taken. Yeah. Put this here. Sit that on one of these. Or they can scramble these.
Big whips.
don't look that happy.
Very happy.
It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on the way to there, why not share? He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
Twin Rocks. We've, Lawrence and myself have explored the area pretty well. Back the way we come in, the way you saw the vehicles going down the four-wheel drive tracks before, we've had a fairly good look along there. Found a couple of good spots. We feel there's a spot up further, since it's pretty windy today, it's blowing about 20-25 knot wind. We reckon that we should find a protected area up further, about 50 kilometres away. So we're going to go and have a look. Yesterday, of course, John broke the back. He caught a 35-pound mulloway, and he's pretty rat, real rat. Also, yesterday, one of the other lads down here caught a 40, and I actually helped gaff it and bring it in, and it was a real thrill just to pull one in. So when we actually get around, or when I get around to catching one myself, or talk for myself with the other lads as well, it's really, really good. Anyway, I think the other blokes are just having their breakfast. They're just finishing up. We're getting our gear ready, as you can see, for the trip up further. We're going to go about 50 k's and have a look around. We've mapped it out, and we'll see what happens from there. Well, here we are. Loro's leading the party. We're out up at the street. We've travelled, I don't know how many kilometres, and we're lost. Loro's up the hill to see where we are, but I don't know. He reckons north that way, I reckon it's that way. So, we'll soon find out. Stay tuned. Okay, well, we finally found the bay we're looking for. We went out and had a look, and it's a sheer cliff to get down, so we're just waiting. Lawrence is just checking up and down a couple of roads to see if there's any other inlets in with easier access to the beach. So next time we report back, we hope to have some fish for you.
Day 3 of the Alloway expedition. Still a bit windy. Yesterday was bloody terrible. A bit of rain, about 20 to 30 knot minutes. Made it a bit difficult for us to find these big marlway we're after. We were originally going to go just a few k's up the beach to the woods there. There we thought have a look around somewhere near Fowler's Bay or something like that. So we ended up at a place called Cabot's Beach, which I think we did anyway. After a few hours driving and stuff like that, had a bit of difficulty navigating the area because we didn't have a map due to my fault, which is a lesson well learnt. With the aid of a compass and a bit of good luck, we managed to find the beach anyway. When we got there, there was a 200-foot cliff, and that was a bit exciting. Well, I thought it was anyway. Companions didn't. So we got down the beach, and as Phil said earlier, promised a big fish. Didn't really come, but we did manage to get something, and Pedro even got his first salmon, and he was elated about that. Couldn't stop him jumping out, up and down and back. And after that, it was about 4 o'clock, yeah, we decided to climb up the cliff. We thought it was about 15 minutes, but to tell you the truth, it turned out to be an hour. And really tested our stamina, I suppose. It was a bit risky, but it was something different. Well, we got back, and we realised we had to make a move to get back before the sun would set. So off we went, and by 7 o'clock we only just managed to reach the entrance into this spot here, so which meant another hour drive anyway, so I estimated we were going to be an hour late. By about 8 o'clock we come about within a kilometre of the camp, and we managed to run into Trevor and John, who had been looking for us for over 2 hours. So we learnt another lesson there. We should tell people where we're going. So anyway, after a bit of telling off, you can describe it, we made up, had a good tea, and closed the night. Today, Noel and John are going to try sleepies, which is 20 or 30 minutes that way. Some of the guys are trying the hole here, and Bill, Pedro and I are going to try a hole that's about 2 k's that way.
Not very good. Very quiet down there. Crap. That's about all.
You gonna get yourself some breakfast and then get into it again, or?
Yeah, we'll go down the road a bit, I think. We're packed up and on our way again.
big was his?
Oh, not too bad. Is that bigger? That first one he got today was pretty big.
I think a few going up and down the gunnel, there's not that many of them. Boys doing any good down that way?
Yeah, Laura just pulled one in. Phil's got another bird's nest, I think.
You get another reel out and give it to Laura to fix tonight.
How many is that today?
Freed up quite a few of these. Or we'd have over a dozen or more now between them.
Bloody guys just got broken off. Must have been a big fish. And this beach is named Paradise. We've named it Paradise. We reckon it's great. Found this one. Brought the other lads, the old Jerry Accents along. Alright. Good fish here. We catch it down the end of the beach. As you just saw Noel on them one. And we're catching them off the rocks here. It's pretty wavy though, pretty dangerous. You've got to watch the waves. The waves come in very quickly. You're not watching them, you need to get washed off. So it's pretty dangerous. But if you sort of keep with that, you're pretty right.
You're sailing softly through the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. You fly so high, I get a strange magic on water, strange magic on the sun. Strange magic. Got it. Strange magic. Got it. Strange magic. You're rocking meadows in my mind, making waves across my time.
It's now Friday morning. Winds are still very strong at the moment, although on Tuesday, as you probably saw just a while ago on the video, we caught about, I think it was 3 dozen fish. They're quite good salmon, but the mulloway is still very elusive at the moment. I think it's due to the winds becoming strong all the time, especially in the afternoon. I think they, after hearing some weather reports, we're in for a nice high end, so tomorrow and Sunday, possibly Monday, could be very good days for fishing. We hope so too. I'm starting to get a bit itchy about catching this mulloway. We caught one on the first day and no action since then. I think, well, I hope that we are in for a good day tomorrow. We're not quite sure what we're going to do today, but I think we'll think of something, especially after yesterday's little endeavour. Peter, Phil and I went to Nundree to get a few supplies and stuff. We said we're going to be about 3 hours, but the temptation of the clean shower and pub and stuff was just too much to resist, so we decided to stay on. So we've got back about 13 hours time. I think by this stage the oldies of the group are starting to understand our way of getting out and having fun, and hopefully continue that throughout the trip.
$136
That was
a night.
last Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Daryl.
I love this to speed here all the time, sure.
Waiting for the power to come.
When the powder coming.
What's that? 28 to the first 87 caught. I won't say that.
Say goodbye to it all. That homeland of mine is beginning to fall. Goodbye doesn't mean this has to be the end. Fading dreams grow cold as ice, and I got a feeling we will meet again when we return to remember me while we are apart. Goodbye doesn't mean this has to be the end. Fading dreams grow cold as ice, and I got a feeling that we will meet again when we return to paradise. Goodbye doesn't mean this has to be the end. Fading dreams grow cold as ice, and I got a feeling we will meet again when we return to paradise.
Okay, it's bush cooking time, and today we're going to teach you how to make homemade bread. There's a real art in doing it, and Trevor Thomas here is going to show you how to do it. So I'll hand you now over to Trevor Thomas.
The first stages in making your bread is you dissolve your yeast in 600 mils of warm water, mix in your bread flour, work it into a dough. This is just about ready now, this one. And after you've got it well and truly mixed, get your flour, sprinkle it onto a board. Bread dough out. And then you've got to knead it. You do this for approximately 5 minutes until it's well worked. After that, put it back into your bowl and let the bread rise. It takes about 15 minutes. Then we've got no place in the camp to actually warm the bread up. We use the back of one of the vehicles. Nice and warm, it's back there, and that starts the dough working. After cooking down long, so you want to learn how to make it.
Well, we should do that. I don't mind.
Oh.
I just know what Peter had in mind. He's doing the shooting.
Yeah.
So he's checking back as we go. He's
I'm
watching.
now going to place the dough inside the vehicle for it to rise. There's warmth in here.
And what does that do?
That works the dough. That gets its first,
That-
your first rise.
So in other words, that's rising now.
That'll start
the heat
rising.
drops.
The yeast will start working it.
Yeah,
One
right.
of your main secrets when bread making
Yeah,
is to not to let anything get cold.
right.
Even your utensils or anything, keep them warm.
I see.
So we'll let that go now for about 15 minutes.
So I
and see
suppose on
what
it, if it
happens.
was a colder day, it'd take a lot longer to rise.
No, still about 15 minutes
15 minutes.
to work because it's quite warm in there.
Right.
So we'll let that go now and see how it
Good.
ends up.
Yeah, I tasted it the other night. It was very, very nice.
You can have it now because we're running out of sliced bread.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. So should be little.
You've risen enough. Oh, it really worked.
That looks good.
Go back now and give it another second kneading.
Alright. Make it the air out of it.
Sprinkle some flour on the board so it doesn't stick.
Would that make 2 loaves, will it?
This will make 2 loaves.
You see, he's done that before.
The way you eat it, I have to make about a dozen loaves. Doesn't go anywhere.
How long does it actually take to cook? Once
It'll take about half an hour, 32 to 3 minutes. Depends on how much heat we can get in.
it's going to be in the weather, would it?
Be cooked in the weather. Be about enough kneading now. Another thing we're going to do is just grease the tin so it doesn't stick.
Are they special tins or
These are special bread tins, these.
certain shape, are they?
Oh, there's no actual, fast rule about shape. It's just that they're sloped inwards. On those, half the mount, half an each. Another thing, you never cut the dough, you always break it.
What's that?
I don't know why, the reason for this doesn't, otherwise it'll stick to the knives, that way it comes out.
Is kneading very important, is it?
Kneading's very important. That will turn out bread.
Is it similar to the way you cook normal bread, or is it a bit different?
Oh, same way as normal bread, but they do it on a larger scale with machines. That's the way they... If you're out in the bush, you haven't got all those fancy things. Right. Alright, we'll just put them back into the vehicle for about 50 minutes. Second rise. Have to size them before they go in the second rise. By the time they come out, they should be just about full those bowls. And now in the heat. Give you them in for a while. Down to the hot, making sure it's very hot. We'll have a check now, see if the dough's risen. Oh, they're really risen up now. They're risen up to go down on the Weber to cook. We'll take them over now and put them on the heat. Better not drop them. Okay, so lift the lid for me. We'll place them in there.
Alright.
Hot enough. And I'll take that milk.
Now this is milk, and what do you do with the milk, Fred?
You just brush it over the top.
Right.
That gives your loaves a nice glazed look after cooking. It gives you that nice
It's
crust.
just straight milk.
It's only just straight milk.
Right.
It gives that nice crust that everybody wants to fight over.
And how long does this cook for?
This will take about half an hour.
Right. And we're using heat beads.
Heat beads.
Yeah.
Indirect cooking.
Right.
Basically now you can put the lid back on.
Okay, so there they go. And in how long?
About half an hour. With a bit of luck we should have 2 perfect loaves of bread.
We'll see if we've got 2 perfect loaves of bread. We should have. No problem. Put on your Fred.
Don't burn the bread.
Have you ever been to Goldtop? If you haven't been to Goldtop Bakery, don't worry about it. This video is going to show you how bread is made. And this man here, Trevor, is a real gentleman when it comes to making bread. He just knows exactly what he's doing. He's a real expert. So let's just pull this lid off and have a look at the proof. Look at that. Now, Trev, why are you tapping that?
Tap them, just a hollow sound, that lets you know the bread's cooked properly.
Right.
It sounds like that's nice and hot and they're cooked perfectly. Look at it.
Now that's red hot, ladies and gentlemen.
Hot off the press.
We're not at work now.
This one down. Put them out and have a look, see what they're like underneath.
I like that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sounds beautiful.
Spot on.
How about that?
It smells good too. Really good.
It does, it really smells
I
good.
suppose that you would like a bit with your Lawrence. Yes, I would.
Everybody's after the crust. The crust is, that's just
The
it.
most.
You've got to have the
You
crust.
can see the crust tonight.
It's
You got on the
unreal.
top where you didn't get it
So-
last time. It cooked too quick.
Without any more to say, we'll cut a bit and try it, eh?
The proof will be in the eating.
That's right.
Exactly.
And
Exactly right,
and
Trevor.
I'm having the crust.
You're having the crust. You cooked it, you have
The
it,
cook's privilege. Yeah, Lawrence, I'll give in. Seeing you've just about edited out of house and home, you can try the
Really,
crust.
Trevor? Oh, that's very kind of you, mate.
You can let me know what it's like then. And it
Have you
better
got
be
a bucket
good.
around here somewhere? No? Not bad. Actually, it's quite good. It's actually amazing stuff. Trevor, you've excelled yourself, mate. It is
Flattery
really
will
good
get
stuff.
you nowhere.
Yes, but it will get me many other places too. But I tell you what.
I better try a
That
bit of
is
my own.
delicious.
Better try a bit of my own cooking.
Okay. Mmm.
Mmm.
There you go, satisfaction on the cook.
Beautiful.
Gold top, tip top, all we hard out because this is the bread.
Beautiful.
Mmm.
Doesn't mean this has to be the end. Fading dreams grow cold as ice, and I got a feeling that we will meet again when we return to paradise. Goodbye doesn't mean this has to be the end. Fading dreams grow cold as ice, and I got a feeling we will meet again when we return to paradise. Goodbye doesn't mean this has to be the end. Fading dreams grow cold as ice. I'm heading homeward, leaving sunshine and heading for rain, but we'll return to paradise again.
G'day. There's one thing I've learned about bloody camp life, and that's be prepared. So when I go camping, I make sure I've got the essentials. Alright? And a couple of the things that you really need are a cooler lamp and a torch. Now, they both do approximately the same job, but they're all got individual
Trevor, you want it?
uses. whichever you wanted. Okay, a tin lamp torch. Of course, you've got to remember to bring batteries and Kero. How you feel?
Okay, let's have a look. Bundy. Nah. Kero. Can I get the lid off? Oh, definitely not. Oh, bloody terrible. Fruit box. No, not like that either. Well, what about claret? Hey, this is good stuff.
That's the port.
Oh, it is too. Oh, that's bad. West End Export. Oh, you can't go past this. If you don't drink this, I'll rip your bloody arms off.
Right, a few days ago we left, we come camping, and I think John Smith got the best of this shot here one day and got himself a mulloway and snuck off home. The rest of us battled on for a few days, and from there I'd like to extend thanks to all you guys, especially to you, Peter, that's put a lot of time into the camera work here, and you had very little taken of yourself, but I think all the guys have had a good time, and everyone that's done a little bit towards it. I'd like to thank them immensely, and all the guys that bought their cars. The three guys, there's Lauro and Phil and Trevor, because they've taken a fair hiding while they're over here, and the time we get home, most of them, some are going to do a little bit more, but the smallest number of kilometres is going to be about 2,500 on Trevor's. I think the other two are going to be touching well over the 3,000, so they could duly want a service when they get home. But I just say those few words and wish you all the best on your next fishing trip.
Thank you.